Vlogmas 2020, and Thriving Artist Art Life Short. I promise I'm gonna start moving the camera a lot. I don't know, is that a thing? Is that a cool thing? I don't know. Any case, it's a vlogging type video today. And today's theme is what's my studio look like? What is the gear that I use? What is DTM doing in terms of technology to produce some of these videos? And that when I started streaming, when I started producing video, it was just a simple iPhone and just an iPhone like this, put it on the stand some kind of way, actually lean it on a box or something and start recording. The audio was terrible, the video was terrible, the way I was asking questions was just not that great. But I went ahead and started anyway. And that's what I want you to know today. No matter what you have, no matter where you are and what you're doing, you need to start now anyway. Just get on with it. Just do it, please. And you will notice that the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. And then you'll learn more about about the technology that's out there. You'll have a use for the technology, and then you'll apply certain technology that you prefer. And today I'm at a place where I have a ton of stuff. So of course, this is an iPhone 5S, something like that. I started filming my interviews and podcasts on an iPhone 4. And today I use a whole bunch of gear that you can see back here, and I'm gonna talk about it in a little second. This is my office. And what I'm using right now is a Samsung Note 9. I have a small Rode lavalier. I don't even know why they're called lavs. In any case, it was a kit that came in two. It was gifted to me by my homie Matt. And so I have one of them right here somewhere. Oh, there it is. And so that's capturing my audio. 3 or 4 things to consider when producing video is that you need light, you need audio, and check your backgrounds. Besides the content and who's in front of the camera and engagement, and look in your eyes at the camera, not your eyes at the screen of your device. In any case, there's a few things that go into it, but audio is very important. You need people to hear you and hear what you're saying. And even if the camera is far away, you still need to be able to hear clearly what is going on. Lighting is important so that it lights the subject, it lights the person, and you look good on camera. Cameras are important in a sense, but like any tool out there, until you learn how to use it, the tool itself is not going to do things for you. So quick review of what's in my, so what I'm using right now is this microphone. On Samsung Note 9. It's a beautiful camera on this Note 9. I love it. And I'm using this pod thing. I forgot what it's called already. Anyways, I got it at Viz Summit, and Doc shared his a few days ago, so I have 2 of those. So I have this one and the one I'm holding right now. And I do like the fact that you can pop it, boom, real quick, and then set it down, boom, there you go. You got a stand. I do have a head on mine and a clamp for a phone, so I can put that on the desk, boom, start talking, and I'm working. I can do the same here with this one. Just pop it, set it down, and have a seat, and boom, start talking. In any case, my background, I've been trying to clean it up little by little. I'm a fan of Star Wars, of boomboxes, and old technology. I grew up poor. That's my excuse. I grew up poor. My excuse for being a hoarder is that I grew up poor, and so now I buy myself whatever I want. So my wife gave me that camera. It doesn't work. It's just cool looking. A friend of mine gave me that Wacom. It did work, and then I threw away the power supply by mistake. And then I got an iMac. This thing works. It's a beautiful. Doesn't do much, but it's nice. I have light. Boom, there goes the light. And I can change the colors and so on. And it's great for doing this to the background. So it looks a little bit more interesting, and it's not so plain. I have a big ring light. This light comes with an app where you download the app, and you can adjust certain things, certain settings with it. So let's see. There it goes, green. Well, I guess the yellow, the red. There it goes, come on. Boom, there goes the red. It's hard to see the color because the way the camera or the phone is translating different tones and stuff. But in any case, it's really cool. I like it. I can turn it up, turn it down, etc. And it comes with an app. It's a Neewer. I don't know how to say that word, that brand. But so here's how it really goes down. I use Cinemaker. And there's my microphone right here. So this is a cool microphone. Finine. I have an iPad 11 that is running Cinemaker. Cinemaker is an app for live streaming and producing video. It takes up to 4 sources and numerous audio sources. So this iPhone down here, I turn on the audio. Boom! It starts to show the audio happening there. I can then turn on my audio over here, and boom, there it is. This is Delta Tango mic, and so when I'm talking and streaming, this is kind of like what you see, and this microphone captures my audio. This microphone is connected through Ethernet dongle to this iPhone. This iPhone's connected through Ethernet to this iPad, and there is a hub, Ethernet USB-C hub working right there. And this picture of myself right here is coming from that iPhone right there. Look, you see my finger. Go put that finger in there. There it is. See, that's crazy. That's nuts. So I am using an iPhone 8 as a camera. That iPhone 8 is connected through Ethernet cable, and this is the power cable so that the power doesn't run out. Ethernet cable then goes over there to a hub back there. There it is. Let's take a look at it. It's back there. It's provided to me by Cinemaker. Cinemaker is the company that makes this streaming recording app. So there is the Ethernet cable. There it goes. And it has a bunch of Ethernet ports coming out, Ethernet cords coming out. That's just extra lights that I got sitting back there. That's some power over here. It's crazy. I got too much stuff in this room. But I like it because it works for me. So that is the brains of what's going on with when I produce video, live streaming or video production. I've actually made videos for Adobe Max, Adobe Live, and Behance Sketchable. I produce a series of videos for these different art companies using Cinemaker. I like it because I can just start recording and it will record all the different sources separately, plus it will live edit. So if I turn this on here, well, this is so this is my iPad. This iPad is for running Photoshop, Illustrator, or Fresco. There we go. Let me move this light so it's out the way. Boom. So there goes this iPad. This iPad is connected with the dongle to power and HDMI. And that HDMI goes out into that HDMI encoder. That HDMI encoder goes out to Ethernet, which then connects back there, which connects back up here to Cinemaker. So let's come on, click it. There's my HDMI. Come back, boom. And so I've set up my screen, and you can see all these videos on Behance, on my Dark Creative Genius. On the screen, you see that it has the iPad screen. It has me, because I'm standing right here in front of the camera, so it looks a little crazy. And then when I turn on this camera up here, boom, turn on Cinemaker, bam, look at that. It just showed up right there. There it is. And so now I just need to adjust the angles and boom. So now when people are watching my streams, they see me, they see my hands drawing, and I can switch different scenes that I want just with a tap of a button. And these have my lower thirds. Let me turn on. Oh, I need to bring my lower third on. I deleted it. There was something going on. I decided to get rid of it, and I need to bring another one on. So then that is Cinemaker, and I have one more camera right here. And this camera is just an iPhone. It's really just a series of iPhones. Like, I admire technology, and I will try to find ways to make it work for me. So there it is. That's an iPhone that's capturing all of this from back here. I gotta walk around because I got another table right here. And see, so now, there it is. Boom. Yeah, and so now you can see me showing you my screen from back there. It's crazy. Any case, that is my Cinemaker setup, and you can see it back there. Now, I do have this table. This table moves. That's just a regular folding table, and this is a little poker table, little small, simple, cheap poker table. But it works good. It's sturdy, and so here, besides my hat, you know, I see other people wearing the LA hat. Born and raised in East LA, go Dodgers, yes. I do keep a couple things here. Extra phones, I do have several phones. I got lots of phones. And that's because I collect them. I keep them, I use them for whatever I need for Cinemaker or NDI, so that I can use them with OBS, whatever. You always keep the phones, keep the technology, because today's phones are like a little computer that fits in your pocket, and you can do a lot with it. So I do keep my notes. I have a quick notebook, sticky notes, so I can keep notes. I have my keyboard, so I'm gonna show you that surface in a second. And then here is another surface. So this is the surface that I bring in when I'm drawing, and I need to switch it out front with that iPad. So it depends on what I'm working on, either whether iPad or the Surface, then I'll switch them out. So I keep them handy right here on this table. I have a computer right here. This is for monitoring, so and for my Restream. So everything that comes out of Cinemaker goes to Restream, and then from Restream it'll go to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Periscope, Twitch, Behance, and LinkedIn. And I pay for Restream so that I get that RTMP going out to Behance, and that you're able to stream one time and it goes out to many different places at the same time. So for my purposes, I'm not trying to become like the next YouTuber. I'm not trying to be fancy and famous. What I want is to share information and resources, just like I'm doing right now. And I want people to find it where they go looking for it. If you're a Google search person, if you're a Twitch person, if you're Facebook person, you're gonna find my content, find the answers that are gonna help you use these tools to work for you with your art career. So I use that laptop to monitor, and to create some of my graphics. So right now I do have Photoshop open, and I need to create the thumbnail for the day 5. This is day 6. Now, next to everything else is all these 2 big screens and this little one. So this is a Surface Pro 5, and this is the keyboard for it and the mouse. And basically here is where I am monitoring all the streams at the same time. I'm looking at Restream, I'm looking at Facebook, I'm looking at YouTube, and Behance. Sometimes I pull up LinkedIn while I'm streaming so that I can see anybody's comments and so on. What I want to figure out is a way to bring some of those comments into Cinemaker. And I know Cinemaker has been talking about it, and maybe they've done it, and I haven't figured out a way to do that. That way I have one place to look at, and I don't have to monitor so many places at the same time. Even though I do like, you know, I'm, like I said, I'm a hoarder. So I have lots of screens, and I like it like that. I'm cool like that. One day, hopefully real soon, I'll show you what's behind that door. Behind that door is my office. This is my streaming office, and the other side is my big office. And that's where I have more computers, more screens, and I do my OBS streaming from over there. This is my Cinemaker setup. And so a little bit more behind the scenes is the mess. And that's a mess right there, but check. We have the light. And if I just pull this up a little, you get to see, you know, everything's back there. Let me go ahead and grab that. Boom. But back here is where, oh, and I wish I knew better cable management, but I have a hub for the Surface, all these peripherals coming out of the Surface, hub for the screens, the speaker right here, the mouse, the keyboard, etc. Power, power for the iPhones that I use, my HDMI encoder, more power, and then power down there. And so now my, thank you, my ring light uses rechargeable batteries. And that's because the power cable that came with either gave out or the port for the power is bad. One of the two things happen. So I got those rechargeable batteries, and everything I've just been buying out of Amazon. So you can find everything in Amazon. But the rechargeable batteries are really cool, but when they die out, then you have to change them, and sometimes they die when in the middle of your stream. So I like these lights because they're powered. You know, they're not gonna die out on you. They're gonna stay on. And so I always suggest that you plug in so that you know things are working for you, and that's gonna happen. And so I left enough room here for me to walk by without breaking anything, and be able to plug things in. Now, what fell down is my green screen, one of the green screen tubes. I have an extra tripod, a boom, and then my green screen stuff. And so I've been thinking about doing the green screen here, but I kind of like my background. I need to clean it up and fix it, but I kind of like it. So we'll see how that goes. I do have enough room here to set up a green screen. I've done it before. And but I think I need to work on getting rid of that desk right here. I have a big old desk. So I have several desks that supports all this stuff. And so this whole table, if I got rid of that, then I have more room behind me to make sure the green screen is sits wide enough. Or just get rid of this table and then have the green screen going across. Either way, the green screen, then I can have as much clutter as I want, and it's okay. And then I can make my background whatever I want it to be. So this is my studio. This is some of the things that I use. This is what I use for my video production and live streaming. I do have a little refrigerator right there, so to keep my beer cold. And so it's a little bit slice of heaven. It's a little slice of creative heaven that allows me to create the content that I share with everyone. So I hope this has been a little helpful. There's some links in the description of this video where you can find all of these things that I have here. It's taken me years, literally years to collect all this stuff. Big ups to Cinemaker for providing some of my gear and allowing me the chance to learn video production from them. They've given me a lot of guidance and tips throughout the years. Big ups to everybody making the Vlogmas possible. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody who is helping lead the community towards understanding the tools and resources that we have available to us right now on your hand, in your hand, to produce the content that's gonna build your business, build your audience, build your clientele, and keep you in business for a long time. All right, this is Delta Tango Mike. Talk to you later. Delta Tango Mike, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.